1964 marked the beginning of a new era in Philadelphia Eagle history. New owner Jerry Wallman left no avenue unexplored in an effort to revitalize the Eagles. Veteran coach Joe Kuharich took over the reins and instigated a bold rebuilding program. Kuharich negotiated 6 trades, acquiring 15 new players while giving up only 8. A new owner, a new coach, and 15 new players resulted in a fine season for Philadelphia and a third-place finish in the Eastern Conference. A capacity crowd of some 60,000 is on hand at Franklin Field to watch the New York Giants open the defense of their Eastern title and the debut of the new-look Philadelphia Eagles. New quarterback Norm Snead knows the Eagles have suffered 6 straight defeats at the hands of the Giants and wants to make his first game in Philadelphia a success. Earl Groh is also looking forward to his initial appearance for the Birds. On Philadelphia's first scrimmage play of the season, the Giants are stunned. Earl Groh, behind great blocking, blasts through a gaping hole in the line and powers 59 yards to score. Franklin Field rings with a roar of excitement as the brand new Eagles flash newfound brilliance. Groh went on to lead the Eagles in rushing in 1964 with 748 yards. At the outset of the second period, Snead sends a towering aerial to Pete Retzlaff. It's a 44-yard gain. Guards Pete Case and Ed Blaine afford fine pass protection as Snead rolls to his right. Timmy Brown is all alone in the end zone and collects Norm's pass to put Philadelphia ahead 14-0. Y.A. Tittle fades. Blade Burrows circles in on a safety blitz and slams Tittle to the turf. Mike Morgan recovers the loose pigskin as the first half draws to a close with the Eagles leading. Morgan, number 89, a rookie linebacker from LSU, was Philadelphia's 17th draft choice and surprised everyone by earning a starting assignment. Tittle opens the second half with a pinpoint pass to Aaron Thomas, and the New Yorkers are on the board. The safety blitz proved an effective defensive weapon throughout the season. Don Burrows vacates his customary safety position and moves to the line to rush the passer. Tittle topples, and the Giants are deep in their own territory. Philadelphia's red dogging tactics force Y.A. into a hurried throw. Irv Cross intercepts Y.A.'s wobbler and returns to the Giant 10. Scatback Timmy Brown shrugs off one Giant defender and steps in for the score as the Eagles widen the gap to 21-7. Coach Allie Sherman lectures quarterback Tittle on offensive strategy in the fourth period. But Sherman's sermon goes for naught when Burrows slashes through the Giant line on another safety blitz and Tittle goes down for a 9-yard loss. Better luck next time, Allie. With 4th and 1 on their own 28, the Giants try for the first down. The Eagle forward wall, led by John Myers, stacks up Clarence Childs, and Philadelphia takes possession. The heralded Giant passing attack has been stymied by a heads-up Eagle defense. Norman Snead heads the offensive unit as he fades to pass behind excellent protection. Norm performs with perfection as he fires to Retzlaff for a 29-yard touchdown completion, and the Birds lead by a commanding 31-7 margin. In the dying moments of the game, Tittle goes to the air lanes. Linebacker Dave Lloyd anticipates Y.A.'s move, intercepts, and returns to the New York 9. A jubilant Eagle squad realizes that victory is only moments away. The Eagles climax a tremendous afternoon as Tom Woodachik rips through 3 Giants and busts into the end zone for a touchdown that gives Philadelphia a 38-7 opening day triumph. The league-leading Cleveland Browns attract a standing-room-only crowd to Franklin Field. 280-pound Bob Brown has earned a starting berth at offensive tackle in his first year in the NFL. Veteran Ollie Matson has become a favorite of Eagle rooters with his spirited play. Frank Ryan directs an attack on the Philadelphia flank early in the first period. Ernie Green grabs Ryan's pitch out and threads his way through Eagle land on a 37-yard touchdown journey. Minutes later, Ollie Matson leads a Philadelphia retaliation. Ollie makes Eagle fans jolly as he creases through the Brown line and steps off 29 yards. Matson hurtles into the end zone and the game is deadlocked. Snead and Matson joined forces late in the second quarter on a delayed flare pattern. Matson makes his way upfield to the Cleveland 42. Kicking specialist Sam Baker puts his educated toe to work and connects with his second field goal to move the Eagles into a 13-7 halftime lead. Fourth period action sees the Eagles take to the air. But Snead's toss is a total loss as Ross Spiekner intercepts and breezes through the Birds on a 64-yard return. The interception helps the Browns to a 28-13 lead. The arrow pinpoints Pete Retzlaff, the Eagles' versatile tight end. Pete's crackback block on Cleveland end Paul Wiggin paves the way to pay dirt for Ollie Matson. But time runs out on the Birds and the Browns escape with a 28-20 verdict. The Eagles meet the Pittsburgh Steelers in the 59th renewal of this bitter cross-state football rivalry. The blitzing tactics of veteran safety man Don Burrows headline a rugged Eagle defense. Timmy Brown, Philadelphia's hair-triggered halfback, is a high-powered weapon in Coach Kuharic's offensive arsenal. Timmy gets the Birds off to a good start in the first quarter as he slides off Pete Case's block and picks his way for 12 yards and a first down on the Steeler 23. Field General Norm Snead opens fire on the Steelers. Norman detonates a 23-yard scoring strike to Brown to vault the Eagles into a 7-point lead. It's the Eagles with the ball again. Timmy Brown makes like a wet cake of soap and skitters for 33 yards. Pinned deep in their own territory late in the second quarter, the Birds go for broke. Sneed heaves. Brown receives. And Pittsburgh grieves as Timmy scoots for an 87-yard TD. The longest Eagle scoring play of 1964. In the fourth period, quarterback Sneed places a long-distance call to Pete Retzlaff. Pete's on the line, the goal line that is, as Philadelphia racks up its third score and stacks up the Steelers 21-7. In their first road game, the Eagles visit D.C. Stadium and the Washington Redskins. In the second period, safety man Burrows and linebackers Maxie Bond and Dave Lloyd get set to charge Redskin passer Sonny Jurgensen in a daring triple blitz. But Sonny anticipates the Red Dog and flips a short safety valve pass to fullback J.W. Lockett. Lockett cruises 23 yards to score. J.W.'s TD puts Washington in a commanding 21-point halftime lead. The elusive Tim Brown opens the third period with a twisting 27-yard romp through the Redskins to put the Eagles on the scoreboard. The green and white have the ball, and it's Brown with a pigskin again. Timmy scares the Skins with a 36-yard scamper to put Philadelphia in scoring position. Coach Joe Kuharich studies the action. Norm Sneed targets Tim Brown for a touchdown, and Philadelphia's back in contention. Former Eagle Sonny Jurgensen allies with Rookie of the Year Charlie Taylor in a 66-yard six-point conspiracy against his one-time teammates as the Redskins pull away to a 35-20 victory. The Eagles battle the Giants in New York's fabled Yankee Stadium. Tittle throws out to Dick James on the game's first scrimmage play. Mike Morgan's jarring tackle causes James to fumble. George Tarasovic recovers for the Eagles on the New York 5. Ollie Matson handles the scoring chores, and Philadelphia takes a quick 7-point lead. Midway in the second stanza, the Eagles own the pigskin. Matson, who gained an even 100 yards rushing in this game, sets out around right end. Ollie breaks 2 tackles, then swerves to his left. Earl Grove KOs Andy Robustelli, and Matson is in the clear. Philadelphia went on to defeat the Giants 23-17 to sweep the season series. The Eagles and the Steelers go at it head-to-head with third place in the Eastern Conference at stake. The Philadelphians show they mean business as Norm Sneed invests Earl Grove with the football for a profit of 26 yards. Sneed pitches out to rookie Jack Concannon. Concannon, a collegiate quarterback at Boston College, puts his training to work as he fakes a pass, then outfoxes the Steelers to score. Still in the first period, former Philadelphian Clarence Peaks takes a handoff from Ed Brown and thunders through the Eagles for 70 yards and a touchdown. With the game deadlocked at 7-0 in the second quarter, Sneed floats a screen pass to Matson. The 34-year-old veteran cranks out a 15-yard gain for a first down. Philadelphia keeps the pressure on. Sneed launches a towering skyliner to Red Mack. Red gathers it in for a touchdown, and the Eagles forge ahead 14-7. A blitzing Eagle defense crumples the Steeler line and squashes quarterback Ed Brown for a loss of 9 yards. Terry Knopfsinger resorts to the airways late in the game. Terry's toss is stolen by Cross. The fleet-footed Eagle wings through the Steelers for 94 yards and a touchdown as Kuharic's score beats Pittsburgh for the second time, 34-10. The third-place team in the East meets the third-place team in the West as the Eagles clash with the Rams in Los Angeles. King Hill forwards a 10-yard aerial to Timmy Brown late in the third period. Ollie Matson replaces the injured Brown and couples with Hill on a screen pass. Matson makes a beeline for the G-line and tallies the Birds' only TD as the Rams beat the Eagles 20-10. The eyes of Texas are on the Cotton Bowl, where the Eagles confront the Cowboys. Reliable Pete Retzlaff, a 9-year veteran from South Dakota State, leads the Birds in pass receiving. All-pro linebacker Maxie Bond spearheads the Eagle defense. Lynn Hoyen, number 63, and Bob Brown seal off the left side of the Dallas line as Earl Groh heads off tackle. Earl follows a convoy of blockers through the hole and accelerates into the secondary for a 47-yard gain. King Hill pierces the Cowboy pass defense with a 29-yard touchdown strike to Pete Retzlaff, and the Philadelphians lead by 7. Early in the second quarter, Coach Kuharic calls on the Quaker City Field Goal Committee. Chairman Sam Baker converts a 43-yarder, then adjourns the meeting with the Eagles ahead by 10. In the waning moments of the first half, Don Meredith goes for the long gainer, but Bond blitzes through the line and downs Don for a loss of 8. In the second half, tackle Floyd Peters takes up where Bond left off. Cowboy hopes are destroyed by Floyd as he sends Meredith crashing to the turf for a 16-yard loss. The Cowboys counter in the last period to go ahead 14-10. With 3 minutes to play, King Hill ignites an Eagle rally with a 14-yard connection to Ron Goodwin. The Eagles are 38 yards from pay dirt. It's 4th and 15 with 2 minutes to play. Hill makes one last-ditch effort. King barely eludes the clutches of George Andre as he steps into the passer's pocket and takes aim on Pete Retzlaff. It's a bullseye, and Pete trots in for the winning tally as the Eagles edge Dallas 17-14. Another sellout crowd jams Franklin Field to see the second-place St. Louis Cardinals oppose the Eagles. King Hill, an outstanding play caller and an excellent passer, will start at quarterback for Philadelphia. In the opening period, Hill pitches out to Jack Concannon, who connects with Ron Goodwin for 27 yards. King couples with Groh for a 25-yard advance to set up Baker's second field goal, and the Eagles lead 6-3. The Charlie Johnson to Bobby Joe Conrad battery clicks for 6, and the Cardinals take a 17-6 lead. Coach Kuharich knows his team must score quickly to remain in contention. Midway in the third quarter, Johnson passes to Thunder Thornton. Thornton fumbles and Mike Morgan recovers in the end zone for an Eagle touchdown as the Cardinals' lead is cut to 4 points. Johnson fades to throw, pumps once, then fires. Conrad is all alone, makes a picture grab and struts in to score. King Hill passes for the Eagles in the fourth period. But that's Larry Wilson making the grab for the Redbirds. Larry carries the pilfered pigskin through the Eagles on a winding 41-yard touchdown return, and St. Louis claims the victory. It's Philadelphia versus Dallas in the final home game of the season. Veteran All-Pro offensive center Jim Ringo is the blocking bulwark of the Eagle line. Rookie Jack Concannon gets the starting nod at quarterback and hands off to Israel Lang. Lang gets banged and bobbles the ball. Cowboy Jim Ridlon rustles it up and sets out on a cross-country excursion to the goal line to put Dallas ahead 7-0. Concannon leads the Eagle retaliation as he darts through the middle of the Dallas line for a 29-yard pickup. The beginning of the second period sees Jack climax the Eagle drive with an 11-yard payoff pitch to Goodwin, and the game is deadlocked. Concannon drops back to pass, but he changes his mind and swivel hips through the Cowboys for 25 yards as the first half draws to a close. In this game, the lanky rookie rushed for 99 yards and 8 carries. Don Meredith pitches to former Eagle Tommy McDonald for an 11-yard touchdown to put the Cowboys in command, 14-7. Late in the fourth quarter, Concannon completes his 10th pass of the day. It's a touchdown shot to Pete Retzlaff. Pete's grab puts the Birds in the lead, 17-14. With 20 seconds left to play, Meredith throws from the shotgun formation. Nate Ramsey belts McDonald, and Joe Scarpati intercepts. Joe dashes through Dallas for a touchdown, and the Birds bomb the Cowboys 24-14 for the second time in 1964. It's a birdwatcher's paradise in St. Louis as the Eagles and Cardinals tangle in the season's finale. Norm Snead opens the beak-busting with an 11-yard jaunt into the end zone to put the Eagles ahead by 7. In second period play, Norm passes to Retzlaff. But Jerry Stovall steals the ball and races down the sideline for a TD to put St. Louis in control. The action is hot and heavy as Snead sends the pigskin to Retzlaff. The Baron booms through the Redbirds for 35 big yards and 6 big points. The Philadelphia point parade continues as Sneed and Goodwin pool their talents for a 44-yard touchdown. Watch Ray Pogue's block shake Ronnie loose for the score. Still in the second quarter, Norm delivers a quick flare pass to Earl Grove. Grove crashes through the Cardinals for a 28-yard pickup. Sneed stays to the air lanes and uncoils a transcontinental heave that lands in Ray Pogue's hands for a touchdown. It's a stalemate going into the final quarter. Sneed calls on the infantry and Earl Grove marches for a 17-yard penetration into Cardinal country. Switching to the air again, Norm finds Goodwin open, and the scale-sized flanker fights to the Redbird 2. Grove bludgeons into the end zone for the touchdown. But the Cards tally in the final seconds of the game to win a wild scoring derby, 36-34. The 1964 season was a smashing success for the Philadelphia Eagles, but the best is still to come. Fast improving rookies like Mike Morgan, Joe Scarpati, Bob Brown, and Jack Concannon, combined with such time-tested pros like Maxie Bond, Pete Retzlaff, Irv Cross, and Timmy Brown, should make the Eagles tough to top in '65. So get your season tickets now and plan to be on hand to see for yourself that there's no football like NFL pro football.